there, I'm Sarah, and I've talked a lot about creating and publishing low content books on my channel, and I figured now was the perfect time to show you a lot of the results that I have seen through creating and publishing low content books. I don't want to just be pumping out advice without really giving you much other info. So I just want to show you how much I've made. So basically, let me just give you a quick background. As you can see, I just published a whole bunch of whale composition books. But so far I have almost 200 books. Let's see, 15 of them currently are in review, excuse me. Yeah, so you'll see 19 down here, 10 per page. So I'm almost at 200 that are published. And I've been doing this for about 2 months now. I'd say I got into it more actively like within the last month, so it's basically like it's been a month, but it technically has been 2 months. But here, I will show you their boards so you can get a better idea. So yeah, I've got about 200 books now. It's been 2 months. Now I'm going to show you my reports, and this is how much I am generating in sales. So see this lovely gray bar? This shows how many sales I'm making per day. As you can see, I've gotten a lot recently. It's not a ton, like it's consistently been like at least one a day, but it's definitely growing. I mean, I just hit a record like 2 days ago of 5, and I was really excited about that. Let me show you the last, 90 days. So the last 90 days, yeah. So I started around, what day is it, July 27th? Yeah, I started around maybe back here. Yeah, in May, I think. I'm pretty sure, yeah. Like the end of May was when I had started creating. So I created a couple books because I'd seen like low content books were a thing, and I wanted to give it a shot. So I created a couple, and then I waited and I kind of lapsed off from it. I was like, okay, yeah, it's not going anywhere too great, but I also wasn't putting a ton of effort into it. And then suddenly I saw this beautiful gray bar shoot up, just one, and I realized I'd gotten a sale, and I was super duper excited about that. And then when I saw that, I figured, well, let me just dive in and make more. So you can see here, I spent the next couple weeks and I created a whole bunch more, and then now we've got 2 sales, and that was great. And I kept working hard, kept making more. It's kind of starting to feel discouraged. I mean, you log in and just see a bunch of white space and you're like, I've made 3 so far. Like, that's not the best. But then eventually, let's see, July 11th, like I've just had a lot of consistency lately, and it's been really, really incredible, and I feel super duper like happy and grateful that I've been able to find success with low content publishing. So yeah, you'll see I've been making like, here we've got 3, 1, 4. I didn't make any for like 2 days here. And I've got 2, 2, 1, 1, 3, and yeah, it's just, I really like seeing this gray bar shooting up all the time. So, okay, so you see how much I've made. Sorry, I realized I'm just showing you like the gray bar. So how much I've made, my grand total, 42? When did that shoot up? I think I knew that. Oh yeah, I guess it changed to 3 recently. Sorry, last time I looked it was 40, and then it just changed to 42.15 because I gotten 3 today, and last I looked it was at 2. But yeah, so I'm at a total royalty of 42 bucks. For each of my books, I've priced them in such a way that I generally get like at least $1. I do have a few that are like 80 cents, but like that's the lowest. And then yeah, most of them get me like at least $1, $1.20. So this here is like almost 40 bucks worth of sales. And now I am going to show you one of my favorite things. Once you generate the report, it'll create an Excel sheet, as you'll see down here, KDP sales dashboard. I'll pull it up and it'll show my whole array of sales and what's been selling, because it's great to see how many sales I'm getting, but like I want to know what's selling so I can keep working at it. It might take forever to load, but it'll load. Okay, here we go. So yeah, here's everything that's been selling, and it's really exciting too because I've realized recently that a lot of like my newer stuff's been selling, because I think I finally figured out the secret. I'll definitely make a video about that soon because it is totally working for me, and it's helped me a ton in creating and selling my low content books. So yeah, it's really fun to see. Oh, this is kind of a fun little thing I want to show you. So to find out which book it is, like dinosaur composition book, I've created like what, 10 dinosaur composition books at least, because I bulk produce them. So yeah, I just copy the ISBN, I run over to Amazon, and then I just paste it into the search bar, and then it pulls up the book. So yeah, this is kind of a fun thing I recently realized. Well, not recently realized, but so this book here, I actually designed it like specifically for my sister. So fun little story. She is taking like what, a paleontology class through college, I think this next semester. And I've been telling my mom, like I keep getting excited, like I got another sale today and stuff like that. And I assume my mom's been telling like my family about it. And my sister had basically come to my mom. She was like, you know, I'd love a cute dinosaur composition book. My mom was like, I know who can make you one. So she told that to me, and I was like, well, I will make one. She loves the color green. She thinks dinos are cute, and I know this is totally her style. So I made it for her. And I made it like specifically for her. Like college ruled dinosaur books, I found like the wide ruled ones sell more, so I figured probably not gonna get like a ton of sales. And I even threw in here in the product description just to be cute. I was like, this is a perfect dinosaur composition book for anything, maybe even a class on dinosaurs, because I thought it was so funny. But it's kind of cool because I've realized today and yesterday, this book has sold like twice more. So far, it's just kind of fun because I'm like thinking about it. Like there are going to be 3 of this dinosaur composition book just floating around in the world. And all these other books are also going to be floating around in the world. And it brings me like a lot of joy to see, honestly. Like this number isn't a ton. Like I can make this really quickly, like with my business. I haven't talked much about it at all, I don't think, but I'm a proofreader, and I do a lot of work in the publishing industry, and like this amount of money to me, like I can make that really quickly. Like that's how much I've made in 2 months. Like I've made a lot more in other ways and with low content books, but for me, like I just see so much growth and opportunity with this. Like all this money that I've made passively. Like I've spent tons of hours like working on books and things, but like when they've actually sold, they've been while I've been at the beach watching a movie. Like it's just, I love creating passive income and generating it, and I see like so much potential for it in the future. And it also just makes me really happy to just think about like all these books I've designed. They've all been shipped, like they've all been like printed and shipped and like taken to these people who bought these books, and I really hope that they like them. But yeah, it just makes me happy to think that they're like, what, how many have I sold? I don't know if it tells me the specific number I've sold. Like I've sold like at least 30 books, I think. Maybe at least 30. At least 25 books. And they're just all floating around in the world somewhere, and that just, it makes me really happy to know that. And this is totally a way that, like, as a proofreader, like I work with English and grammar, and this is how I get out my creative side, and I love it. So basically that is about it. This is how much I've made so far in 2 months, though it's really more like 1 month, because 1 month is when I've been really dedicating a lot more time to it. And when I get more time, I'm going to be getting really busy soon, but when I get more time, I'm going to be continuing to dedicate like tons of time to this, because I know that creating low content books works. There are some people I've heard who say like, oh, like it doesn't really work, but there is definitely a strategy for it, and I will talk about it in future videos, because I think I've finally cracked the code, and I'm starting to see a lot more sales. And they're from all different books too. It's not just one that like hit gold. Like they're all starting to hit gold, and I can totally see a future for many of them. So yes, I will talk more about this in the future. If you're interested in learning more about creating and publishing low content books and making money online, then totally subscribe to my channel, because there's going to be a ton more content on business and creating low content books coming up. And if this helped you, well, at least gave you maybe a little bit of encouragement, please like this video. And I definitely have more on low content books on my channel, and there will be more coming. So please stay tuned. Anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you have a fabulous rest of your day. Now go get out there and create some low content books.